Good morning, and will everyone please remain standing? We will now have the singing of the national anthem and lift every voice and sing. Please be seated. Good afternoon, and welcome to the 9th annual commencement ceremony for the fabulously talented and tenacious Green Street Academy graduating class of 2025. My name is Jessica Boone, and as the senior class advisor for Green Street Academy, it is my honor to welcome you today and to introduce you to the esteemed guests seated here on the stage. Joining us for this momentous occasion, our principal, Dr. Latoya Gale, Dean of Students, Mr. Zachary Collins, our Executive Director, Ms. Logan, David Warnock and Larry Rivets, the founders of Green Street Academy. Joining us from the Board of Commissioners, we have Board Chair Mr. Robert Sally and CEO Cabinet Member Dr. Angela Alvarez. Our keynote speaker will be Delegate Regina Boyce. Okay? Finally, I'd like to recognize all of the faculty and staff members from GSA joining us in the celebration today. But perhaps, most of all, I'd like to welcome you, the family and friends who supported these graduates throughout the journey that has led them to this moment. Because of you, they sit before us today, so please give yourselves a round of applause. Now we will have a few words from our mayor, and then follow behind that a message from Dr. Santelises.
Congratulations, class of 2025. You've made it. Through all your hard work, the late nights, the challenges, the triumphs, everything put in front of you, you've shown what it means to be strong, and a young person from Baltimore. And as you cross the stage, get that diploma, and take that step into the next chapter of your life, know that the entire city is rooting for you every step of the way. You are our future leaders, innovators, entrepreneurs, educators, and change makers in our community and beyond. And whether you're headed to college, trade school, the military, or straight to work, this is your time, so take it. Don't let anyone define you or your limitations. Keep pushing, keep growing, keep challenging yourself, and giving back to the communities that raise you. And remember, no matter where life takes you, Baltimore will always be your home. Congratulations, class of 2025.
As the CEO of Baltimore City Public Schools, I am so pleased and excited to extend my sincere congratulations to the class of 2025. Congratulations, families, neighbors, community members, school leaders, and staff for helping these young people reach their goal. I am proud of each and every one of you for your hard work and perseverance. Many of you have overcome many obstacles, personal challenges, and struggles. You are here because you dug in and worked hard. You are the future and present leaders of Baltimore City, and you are going to take this torch today. It is your day to say to the world that you have something positive to contribute. We are truly thrilled to be launching you officially into a world that needs every gift and talent you have to offer. We wish you the best of success in your life after city schools, but know that we will always be here to support and celebrate you. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Let's give it up for the class of 2025. We're going to be doing this all day. All right, now I'd like to ask Principal Dr. Latoya Gale to come say a few words.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, parents, families, staff, and most importantly, the class of 2025. Today's a day of joy, reflection, and celebration. Class of 2025, you made it, and I could not be prouder to stand before you. 4 years ago, you walked into high school wide-eyed, uncertain, maybe a little nervous, but full of possibility. And what a journey it's been. You have faced unexpected challenges, some personal, some global. You have endured loss, celebrated growth, and along the way, you have discovered just how resilient you are. I've watched many of you step into leadership roles, support one another through hard times, and show up every single day, maybe not always with a smile, but with a determination that says, I'm not giving up. That spirit, that grit, it matters, and it will carry you further than any test score could ever. This year especially, you have shown incredible perseverance. Many of you balance school with jobs, family responsibilities, college applications, and personal challenges. Some of you were the first in your family to graduate high school. Some of you question whether you'd make it here at all, but you did. And that is a powerful thing. As you walk across this stage, know that this is not the end, just a turning point. The world you're stepping into needs your ideas, your voices, and your boldness. Whether you're headed to college, trade school, the military, or straight into the workforce, lead with kindness, lead with courage, and never underestimate your impact. Remember, change doesn't always come with a spotlight. It often comes with small, consistent acts of integrity, curiosity, and compassion. Class of 2025, you are not just the future, you are the right now. And you have already proven that you're ready to shape it. Congratulations. I am honored to have been a small part of your story. Now go out and write the next chapter. Thank you. It is now my honor to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2025, Mr. Tyree Wyatt.
That's right, okay. Y'all can hear me, right? Okay. One thing we never have enough of is time. I still remember our middle school orientation, and now I stand here before you as a graduating senior. Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. My name is Tyree Wyatt, and I'm honored to serve as the valedictorian of Green Street Academy's class of 2025. Today, I stand here filled with gratitude, not just for the privilege of speaking to you all today, but for the memories, the lessons, and the people who have made this journey unforgettable. Reflecting on my senior year and all 7 years at Green Street Academy, it has been a whirlwind of experiences, challenges, and triumphs. We had to balance academics, personal lives, preparing for prom, college applications, AP exams, and attempted to answer the big question, what comes next? Some of us are heading to college, others to the military or to the workforce. But no matter where we're going, we share a major milestone, high school graduation. Despite the stress, procrastination, and setbacks, we pushed through. Even when it wasn't easy, even when quitting felt tempting, we didn't. We persevered, and today we're victorious. COVID-19 pushed us down. We stood back up. We adapted to virtual learning, overcame isolation, and found ways to stay connected even when everything around us felt uncertain. We wrestled with exams and passed. We managed demanding coursework and the pressure to perform, all while navigating personal challenges that no syllabus could ever prepare us for. We also endured the heartbreaking loss of Mr. Preston. May he rest in peace. His absence was deeply felt, yet we remained focused, driven by the lasting impact of his wisdom and unwavering commitment to our growth. His legacy continues to inspire us to strive for excellence. I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to the dedicated staff and faculty who shaped our senior year into something truly meaningful. Thank you, Ms. Boone, Dr. Gale, Mr. Collins, Ms. Roselani, Mrs. Hayes, Ms. Laughlin, Mr. Walker, and every teacher who guided us with care, consistency, and high expectations. I want to give a heartfelt thank you as well to Mr. Eric, Ms. Crawford, and Mrs. McNeil Smith, 3 of the most compassionate and impactful educators I've had the privilege to learn from. Your constant encouragement, wisdom, and belief in our potential has left a long-lasting impression onto me and onto so many others. Personally, I would like to thank God, because without him, none of this would be possible. I would like to tell my mother, thank you, Ma. I know you in the crowd somewhere, thank you. You are my role model, my greatest supporter, and the one who pushes me to rise higher every single day. To my classmates, make wise choices every day, because tomorrow is not promised. Time is not on our side. It moves forward with or without us. So don't let it slip away. Work hard, stay focused, stay positive, stay motivated, and always keep your head held high. Never let anyone dim your light or underestimate your abilities. You are the author of your story from beginning to end. Remember these 3 powerful forces: God, manifestation, and drive. Hold them close, and you'll unlock a future beyond your imagination. Watch how it transforms dreams into plans and plans into reality. Remember, you'll never reach your full potential by standing still. Progress demands action, effort, and unwavering commitment. As Denzel Washington once said, without commitment, you'll never start. Without consistency, you'll never finish. Today, we celebrate a major triumph, but this is only the beginning. There are countless finish lines ahead, and I urge you all to not give up. Life gets hard, and while giving up is easy, greatness is earned through perseverance. My name is Tyree Wyatt, and I want to say from the bottom of my heart, congratulations, class of 2025. We chased this graduation. Now it's time to chase success. It's my honor to introduce the salutatorian of our class, Shay Ross, who will introduce our commencement speaker, sorry. I couldn't see that stage.
Good afternoon.
Before I begin, I want to thank everyone who helped me get here, my family for their constant support, and the teachers and admin for guiding us through not just high school, but the wild ride of middle school too. Thank you for showing up when our families couldn't, for pushing us and always believing in us. When I came to Green Street in 6th grade, I was told, Shea Ross the boss is gonna change the world. I didn't believe it at first, but I kept hearing it until I did. When I went from being a quiet academic kid to someone who found family in sports, pushing myself beyond what I thought I could do. Joining volleyball and track and field gave me the confidence, discipline, and balance. I kept up with my classes, meets, and games, ending my senior year off with a 4.4 GPA. Even with those AP classes that look fun until that work hit. To the class of 2025, we've been through a lot, from the 2-week break that became 2 years, then navigating a strange senior year. But we made it. Let's keep being resilient, strong, and authentic. Take every challenge as a lesson and never stop striving for the best. Thank you for allowing me to serve as your salutatorian. Today, it is an honor to introduce our commencement speaker, Maryland State Delegate Regina Boyce. Welcome and thank you for joining us as our keynote speaker, Delegate Regina T. Boyce is a grassroots leader who has worked in the Baltimore City community, in City Hall, and now in Annapolis. Delegate Boyce was elected in 2018 to District 43 and was re-elected in 2022 in District 43A. Delegate Boyce is the Vice Chair and House Environment and Transportation Committee and the Chair of Natural Resources, Agriculture, and Open Space Subcommittee. Delegate Boyce serves because she believes that when our communities are strong, our city and state are strong. Her work focuses on common sense legislation, like her recent passage of bill allowing Baltimore City to tax vacant properties at a higher rate, and a bill requiring resource inhalers in schools. Delegate Boyce, a 21-year-old resident of Baltimore, was born in Washington, D.C. She was not working. She loves biking around her neighborhood, visiting the Waverly Farm Market, and enjoying the city's cultural events. Delegate Boyce is a graduate of Towson University and the University of Baltimore. Without further ado, I welcome Delegate Boyce to the stage.
Good afternoon, class of 2025. Give it up for yourselves. Come on, be excited. This is a big deal. And good afternoon to our families, friends, and dedicated faculty. Graduates, again, give yourself a round of applause. This is not to be taken lightly. This will be the first of many milestones in your life. Parents, family, and friends, thank you for supporting these brilliant young minds to this point. We give you praise for pushing these young people to completion. And let us give the school, the principals, the teachers' aide, and the volunteers a round of applause for nurturing, supporting, pushing, prodding, begging you, mentoring you, and at times putting up with you so you would get to this point. Thank you. Give them a round of applause. I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunity to deliver remarks today in recognition of your accomplishments as we celebrate this milestone in your lives. I know this has been a challenging year for you all. You've experienced the loss of a beloved faculty member, endured leadership changes, and have felt the weight of inequity that delayed a full experience of a senior year. Yet, here you are, graduated, you persevered. The road we travel to reach our goals are often not straight, but ragged and ever-changing. Life, these experiences, teach each of us how to navigate what seems an unnavigable world. Our responsibility is to find the path. It is clear you have found the path to complete the first major milestone of your life. Note that there will be more. This past fall, 2024, I celebrated my 30th high school reunion. Since then, I've been thinking about 17-year-old Regina versus 48-year-old Regina. What should I have known then that I know now? What would 48-year-old Regina tell 17-year-old Regina? And most importantly, what do I tell you? Here's what I would tell you. You don't have to have it all figured out right now. Yes, I'm telling you, you don't have to have it all figured out right now or even later. You just have to start something. The one question you have been asked since kindergarten has been, what do you want to be when you grow up? Thanks to President Kurt Schmoke of the University of Baltimore for putting this question in my head that asks instead, what do you want to do? Being and doing are different. Being means you're present moment focused. It involves direct, immediate, intimate experience of the present. Present moment focus relates to who you are, our character, thought patterns, and qualities. Doing, or our future focus, requires thinking about the present, the future, and the past, making plans and completing tasks. Doing, as you know, is an action. Our doing is about what we do, our decisions, behaviors, and accomplishments. I often ask students like yourselves, what do you like to do? What we like to do can turn into what we choose to be. I should have asked myself at 17 what I would like to do rather than what I wanted to be, because at this point in my life, I've done so many amazing things that have created who I am today. However, I am, like you, still evolving. Whether you want to continue your education at a 2 or 4 year institution, pursue a trade school, learn a hobby, join the workforce, take a service year option, or travel the world, these options are available to you now or later. You should not feel the pressure to know exactly what you want right this minute. Figuring out what you want to do, how you want to do it, is a beautiful part of life. All roads are a journey, so I encourage you to go on the ride. Enjoy it. I promise you'll be glad you did, no matter the end result you choose for yourself. Number 2, you can change your mind as many times as you like. Yes, you can change your mind. All the time if you want. I was a kinesiology major in college, decided I was not ever going back to school, only to go back to school 12 years later, get my master's in public administration, and now I'm a state delegate. I changed my mind many times, and this was not the career that I'd ever crossed my mind, ever. You should always follow your heart, your instincts, your interests, and if something feels wrong, you have the power to change it, to say no, never mind, nah. You are never bound to a decision forever, and although I encourage you to always honor your commitments, your word, to honor self-integrity, remember, you can indeed change your mind. Change is the only constant in life, and learning to ebb and flow with life events is important to finding peace and joy. Remember, change is inevitable, but growth is optional. With every choice or decision you make, for every moment you change your mind, make it with growth in mind. The third, which is, I struggled with talking about this, but I think it's important, the feared F words, failing and falling. This will happen, so embrace it. I know the F word, yes, I said it right, failing and falling. It is not finite to fail, nor is it final to fall. It is but a brief moment. The reality is that you will fail. You will fall flat on your face at times in life, and it's okay. Failing is an opportunity. It's an opportunity to learn, self-reflect, grow, and improve yourself, your craft, your profession, or passion. The world and social media has convinced us that everything in our lives must be perfect, flawless, curated without fault or mistake. It has taught us that when we fail and fall, that we are stamped as failures. I believe wholeheartedly that our fascination with perfection keeps us from taking big leaps of faith, taking an off chance, a risk, all because we're afraid of failing. If you take no chances, if you do not make any moves in your life because you're too afraid of failing and falling, well, you are telling the universe that you're afraid of living. Do not be afraid to live. Do not be afraid to live your best life according to whatever you define your best life to be. Don't let the possibility of failing stop you from what may be the biggest and best moment of your life. Fear of failing and falling is a flaw that you don't believe in yourself. Believe in you, support you, be your own cheerleader, be your own best critic. The first and most important person you need to be loyal to is you. The only person you cannot disappoint is you. The only person you cannot and must not betray is you. I recently saw a reel of Viola Davis stating that you can disappoint others, but you cannot disappoint yourself. And I would add to that, you will disappoint yourself in your future if you choose not to take the first step because you've already calculated that you will fail. You are winners. You've already won. Continue to do so. In summary, what I'm telling you is that I wish that I've known for myself and have told myself is that you will miss 100% of the opportunities, the shots you don't take. Don't worry about failure. Worry about the chances you missed because you didn't try. Don't wait for the right opportunity. Create it. Push yourself because no one else will. See the rainbow. In order to see it, you have to see the rain and deal with it. Do what is right, not what is easy. Life is not about finding yourself, but rather creating yourself. Remember, good days give you happiness and contentment, and bad days give you experience. And finally, love yourselves with all your hearts, minds, and souls. When you love yourselves, when you are comfortable in your own skin, you see the world with clarity. You will be more resilient and self-confident, and life's challenges will become easier to manage. After this moment today, graduate, the world is yours. Go boldly and take it. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you for your kind words, Delegate Boyce. We appreciate you taking the time out to speak with the class of 2025. Please accept this appreciation for joining us today. Let's give Delegate Boyce a round of applause. All right, and now the part that everyone has been waiting for. Can we give it up for the class of 2025? I know that's right. I'd like to welcome back to the podium our principal, Dr. Latoya Gale, to recommend the class of 2025 graduation.
In recognition of the records and achievements of the students of this class, and by virtue of the authority vested in me as principal, I, Latoya Hewitt Gale, certify that these students have met the graduation requirements of both the Baltimore City Public Schools and the Maryland State Department of Education. I take pleasure in recommending to you the graduating class of 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting to you Dr. Angela Alvarez, Senior Executive Director.
We're almost there. Congratulations, graduates. Savor this day. Acknowledging the certification and the recommendation by the principal and by the authority vested in me as the Senior Executive Director, I take pleasure in presenting to you the graduating class of 2025 for the conferring of the diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting to you Board Chair Commissioner Robert Salley.
So while my role is mainly ceremonial, I just want to take a moment to thank our entire faculty, our leadership, our funders, our parents, our stakeholders who have all contributed to the success of our graduates. But mainly I'd like to thank our graduates and welcome a congratulations that's well deserved and well honored. So in recognition of the certification of these graduates, the recommendation of the principal, and the acknowledgement of the senior executive director, and by the virtue of the authority vested in me as the school board commissioner, I take pleasure in accepting the graduating class of 2025 for the conferring of high school diplomas. Congratulations. Turn it back over to Ms. Boone for the next part.
Students! Oh, no, y'all can do better. Students, are we ready? Are we ready? All right, students, we will now invite you to come forward to receive your diplomas.
Start walking, Keelan. Keelan Bennett. Keep walking down. Ready? Rihanna Blake. Kion Bond. Jonathan Brandon. Rayshawn Brewer. Amani Brown. Denasia Brown. De'Ara Brown. Marie Brown. Daquan Carter. Sterling Chambers. Jasmia Childs. Where'd Keon go? How y'all out of order? How we out of order? Come on. How we out of order? Janiyah Johnson. Robert Cole. Kurt Commander. Reginald Colliers. Joseph Cook. Niasia, you ready? Niasia Covell. Dominic Damon. Devin Davis. Breasia Eason. Blair Evans. Robert Frazier. Jair Good. Kyrie Graham. Ronald Grant. Shia Green. Daquan Griffin. Marcus Griffin. Aaliyah Harris. Allion Harris. Ciandre Harrison. Jalen Haney. Samaje Henderson. Marcus Holloway. Journey Hendricks. Omar Holman. Carvon Holmes. Christian Hope. Keon Clowney. Rihanna Johnson. Zaire Johnson. Zakira Lee. Kirsten Lockett. Darrell Mack. Tyreek McKinnon. Malik Martin. Askia Mateen. Jaden Matthew. Danira McFall. Tanira Middleton. Deshaun Moses. Gabrielle Mwanga. Where's Anthony? Anthony, you next. Anthony Munson. All right, Dylan, you ready? Dylan Oglesby. Zion Oglesby. Soraya O'Neill. Amanda Haciende. Goodbye. Audra Owens. Amia Patterson. Amani Pinder. Adrian Panetta. Leilani Poles. Jemiah Pride. Colin Ray. Desmond Rick. Khalik Ricks. Katie Riddick. Darius Rooks. From the stage, Shay Ross. Michaela Sims. McKaylin Smith. Shay wasn't up here yet, so we're going to do Shay Ross. Anaya Spencer. Jamez Spriggs. Montana Stanback. Shawnye Stanfield. London Staten. Dewan Stocks. Autumn Sykes. Justin Sykes. Abdul Kayam Safir. Talia Teagle. Justin Thomas. Tashay Thompson. Treasure Tremble. Tristan Tremble. Sheree Walker. Dominic Webb. Marlena Weems. Tyree Wyatt.
All right, give it up for the class of 2025 again. Come on, we can do better. Come on. All right. Thank you all for joining us today as we celebrate the ending of one chapter and the beginning of the next. Class of 2025, please stand. As the newest members of the Alumni Association of Green Street Academy, I invite you to flip your tassels as high school graduates. Congratulations, class of 2025. You want to do that? Are we ready?
Parents, please wait. Parents, family, and friends, please wait until the graduates leave, and you guys are going to meet them on the field, okay? So we want to watch them process out. You guys get your last pictures. But let's clap it up for the class of 2025. Let's lead them out with love. Stand on your feet. You guys can do better.